Hey, Dr. Jones here again with Advanced Family Eye Care. In today's video, I want to talk to you about something really cool, something that's been helping a lot of my patients called the Neurolens. The Neurolens is some great new technology, and we're going to teach you about it today. In my last video, I talked a lot about people who are having headaches or an eye strain from computer use. We gave you 5 tips to help with that. My last tip was talking about making sure your eyes are lined up correctly. Now, this is what this new technology, this Neurolens, does. It does more than just make your vision clear. It makes it a lot easier for you to get your eyes lined up on the computer, and that reduces a lot of strain and tension you're having and can reduce many of the symptoms you have while working on the computer. In the past, we've called this situation where you're getting these headaches and eye strain while on the computer vision syndrome. We understand this syndrome a little bit better now, so we've kind of changed the name we call it. We now call it trigeminal dysphoria. Let me tell you a little bit about trigeminal dysphoria. Trigeminal dysphoria has symptoms of headaches, including migraines, eye strain while working on the computer, stiffness in your neck and shoulders, not liking to work on the computer, dizziness, and dryness feeling in your eye. Those are the symptoms of this, and here's what causes it. When you have to put a lot of effort to get your eyes lined up, this is called aphoria, the difference from where your eyes like to be, where they're comfortable being positionally, and where they have to be, which is usually turned in a little bit more to work on the computer. The difference between where they like to be and where they have to be, that's called aphoria. That takes effort to get those eyes lined up like that. And that effort causes overstimulation of what's called the trigeminal nerve. The trigeminal nerve is a nerve that innervates your face, head, and neck. It's responsible for sensory and motor functions in those areas. And it also has a part that it plays in making sure the eyes are lined up. And so if you're putting a lot of effort trying to get those eyes lined up, that trigeminal nerve gets overstimulated and results in all those symptoms, those headaches, that stiffness in your neck and shoulders, your eyes feeling dry, and just not liking to work on the computer. If we can reduce how much effort you're having to put in to get your eyes lined up, we can reduce those symptoms. How does a Neurolens do this? Well, what a Neurolens does for you is it takes the image that you're trying to look at and it moves it to where your eyes want to be. It does this by using prisms. Prisms are pieces of glass, really, that bend light. And by incorporating the right amount of prism into a lens, we can take the image and move it to where your eyes want to be rather than you having to move your eyes to the image. A Neurolens does this in a very cool way, because the amount of prism you might need at distance and at near, or when you're looking distance or when you're trying to look on the computer screen, is going to be different. And the Neurolens is able to use what we call a contoured prism, or in other words, a prism that varies in amount depending on where you're looking through the lens, to give you exactly the amount of prism you need to decrease the effort needed to get your eyes lined up. And by making it easier to get your eyes lined up, you have a lot less symptoms. We get less stimulation of the trigeminal nerve, and headaches go away, the stiffness and soreness in the neck go away. Working on the computer is a lot more fun. You have less dryness, you have less dizziness. It's really quite a miraculous thing. It's been life-changing for so many of my patients. So how effective is it? Well, in a study of chronic daily headaches, or of chronic daily headache patients, it was found that 83% of the time, patients who had tried and failed at a whole bunch of other therapies by a neurologist, 83% of the time, this gave them a significant reduction in their symptoms. That's really effective. Nationwide, it is found that 93% of the times, patients who are using a Neurolens have found it to be effective in reducing their symptoms. That to me is truly amazing. So don't just take my word for it. I'd like you to hear what a neurologist has to say about her experience with Neurolenses. She also found them to be really amazing and really helpful in her trying to help headache patients.
Headache management has always been seen as something for neurologists. I think over the next several years, we are all going to learn that optometry is a really good place to start. I need the optometrist. They don't need me.
So that, she found Neurolens really amazing for her patients. I found it the same in my practice. If you'd like to find out whether this could maybe help you, please give us a call. I've put a link in the description below. Click the link. Let's talk to you about it and see if it might help you. By doing just a little testing and having you fill out a quick survey, we can have a pretty good idea whether this is going to be something that will help you. So please give us a call, or if you just want to talk about it, come on in and I'll talk with you about it really quick. But just so you know, how confident are we on this? If we try this and it doesn't work, I'll give you your money back. We're that confident in it and it's been that successful that I know it'll help a majority of patients with these type of symptoms. Give us a try. Dr. Jones from Advanced Family Eye Care. Appreciate you watching the video today. If you found it helpful, please subscribe. And if there's any way or if there's any questions we can answer for you, let us know.